Hey everybody, what's going on? Here with the tea and tarot. I've been having a very trying morning, so I am going to have to invite you guys in on a little moment while I set the tone and get some protection and everything going. How y'all doing? This is going to be for the fire signs. That's our Sagittariuses, Leos, and Aries. Okay, so let me see. Make sure I can see everybody. Great. Who's there with me? I can't see who's there. I'm using this StreamYard thing. I think I kind of like it. Right now, I should be streaming to both my pages and YouTube. Get that going again. I have a lot to discuss, a lot to talk about, a lot to share, and share indeed I do intend to do. 1 second, let me go and relight this. I'm coming back. I'm back. So yeah, let me get this section going. Let me get this going. Whatever these little funny vibes are, I've been feeling all morning. Somebody trying it, not getting through. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Get these feet, smudge these feet. Sometimes you gotta smudge yourself from head to toe, you know. So and even still, sometimes I like to go a little extra mile because the vibration sometimes things are energy is not just one thing. Energy is different things, you know. Sometimes the things in the air, whatever speed they moving on, whatever vibration they on needs to be changed, needs to be shattered. So I do that. I needed that. I needed that. Alrighty, so now I could get going, feel a little better. Woo! My neck and is cricking it. Here we go. Hope whoever this reaches, that it reaches you in time, that it serves you well, you know, that it aids and empowers you, and that you be safe. All right, so here we go. Fire sign. This is going to be for sun, moon, rising, your Venus, your Mercury, and your Mars. Your sun, moon, rising, your Venus, Mercury, and your Mars. All right. This is what's expected, what you probably want to avoid, and how to harness the energy of the day. How to harness it, make the best of it. All right. So here we go. Okay. Today can be a day that feels like you faking it to make it, basically. Normally a good day, usually feeling good, everything is okay. Oh no, my Wi-Fi lagging. Oh, but today things may look good on the surface, things may seem good on the surface, but you know you might be feeling like it's not all of that. It's not all that meets the eye. You know, you might be feeling a little down. You might be feeling a little under the weather. Maybe your health is not the best today. Fire signs, you know, but you're going to keep up a strong face. That's what this is about. See, it's the sun card. Keeping up a strong face. Just be careful of not, you don't want to gas yourself up, basically. You don't want to give yourself any false illusions. What you want to avoid today is being petty. You want to avoid being petty. You want to avoid the petty. If the petty person is you want to open up your mind, be a little more broaden your horizons a little bit. Be a little more open to other suggestions. Be willing to learn. How you doing, Jasmine? Hello. Be a little more open, you know. If not, then you definitely want to avoid this energy right here. This is the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is kind of young-minded. They have a lot to learn, but they may not want to. They may go about trying to get the information in the wrong way. You don't want to do that either, okay? So how do we harness this type of information? The Four of Wands is what comes up, all right? The Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is telling us to basically get your routine, get your script, and stick to it. Things may not be all that perfect, may not be great, because remember, you got this vibration you're dealing with. Something is going on. You need to sit with your feeling, but avoid being petty, avoid being immature about the situation. Okay? And just sit with it until you can nurse yourself back. Things are gonna be okay, all in all. The Four of Wands, okay? Let me pull again for Sagittarius. See what's in store for Sagittarius, because that's what the sun is in right now. The sun is in Sagittarius. Mm. Don't forget to like this page if you like this content. Like it, heart it. I like hearts better than thumbs up. So heart it if you can. Subscribe, share, and definitely vote. You know, let me know where y'all calling from, where y'all coming in from. Because I like shout outs. I like doing shout outs, and I'm into the old astrocartography. I'm interested in the energies in different places, especially since I plan on moving soon. All right, Sagittarius, what we got this week, Sagittarius? What do we have this week? What do we need to know? Here we go. Whee! Okay. First card up is the Lovers reverse. Lovers reverse for Sagittarius. This is about your being in agreements and partnerships and being cooperative. Your partnerships working out. They you might hit a couple of rough spots this week. You might get into some arguments, some disagreements. You may not see eye to eye with different ones this week. Also, this doesn't just mean necessarily with other people or romantic relationships. This could also be dealing with yourself if you're dealing with any kind of inner turmoil, like you feel like you should, but you shouldn't. I know I'm dealing with this right now. I want to stay with a certain thing, but I'm like, I don't know if I should. I might not. I don't know. That's that Lovers card. I gotta see. Gotta see where the love is gonna lead me. So that's what it is with this. Okay. All right. This week, Sagittarius is avoid this right here. This is the Hermit reverse. Thank you. This is the Hermit reverse. The Hermit reverse is somebody who, and all human beings, I think, have a tendency to do this. It's not just Sagittarius or certain earth sign. You will isolate yourself a kind of way, and you will only open up yourself a certain degree to certain people for certain reasons. Very transactional type of action going on here. You know, beware of that. Beware of being isolated. Beware of being shallow attachments. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Put yourself out there a little bit so that you avoid this isolation, this loneliness right here, because this is a brooding type of energy. You want to avoid brooding, being by yourself and just grumbling, mumbling, and being in complaining mode. You want to avoid that this week. This is not a good vibration. This vibration right here, for those of you who, you know, you make your money by your vibes. You know, you live a certain kind of way, you move a certain kind of way, and things be good. This right here, this brooding is not good. How to avoid this right here, which may not be avoidable, but definitely is expected. But you can definitely avoid the brooding, the feeling negative, the isolation and stuff like that, is to just take up full responsibility, whether you want to or not, whether you able or not. Just take it up. Take it up. Somebody's dropped the ball this week. You got to fill in. You got to do X, Y, Z extra a little bit. Just go ahead and take it on. Just go ahead and take it on and let life be lived. Experience whatever this is that's trying to be experienced, so that you avoid this right here, and your blessings and everything else can come. And this upside down Lovers card can go like that. Wow. And everybody could be happy. All right, Leo, you're up next. Leo. Now, mind you, all of these readings that I'm giving right now, you can apply these if you have Sagittarius anywhere in your placements, anywhere in your birth chart. You just apply what's being said to the appropriate house, or to the appropriate placement. All right, the same with Leo. I'm getting ready to do Leo. And if you are a Leo, of course, this applies to your sun. So here we go. Feel drunk as a skunk. Jeez. All right, Leo, here we go. Leo, this week we have this energy of travel. This is the Six of Swords reversed. When the Six of Swords is reversed, there's a trip going on. There's something taking place, right? There's something taking place. There's a change of mind, a change of emotion. You want to move in a different direction with something. There's also an underlying something that you're not willing to face, that you're not willing to deal with. Some subconscious monsters, fears, apprehensions, some insecurities that may be preventing you from taking that trip back. But you definitely feel strongly about changing directions with something. But maybe actually going on a physical trip. Maybe you going somewhere. All right. Next up, this is the card that fell into to avoid place. And this is the card that fell into how to harness the energy. Victory, right? So you want to harness the energy with victory. Go ahead, take your trip, be brave, right? I'm working this out, guys. And you're doing that with victory, but you have to avoid. This is the Emperor card. The Emperor, this is responsibility. This is being in charge of being able to look over, caretaker. But this is also a sense of detachment, perhaps. Maybe this is also being too distant from a certain situation that you feel strongly about. Maybe you don't want to be so detached in accomplishing your goal that you detach from the people in the situation, that you detach emotionally or spiritually, or not be present in a particular situation because of your responsibilities. I think I'm talking to a workaholic or somebody who has to make some very hard decisions. Maybe, sometimes when we have to make some hard decisions, you got to do the right thing. That doing the right thing sometimes is like, could seem a little heartless, a little cold, you know. If that is the case and you can't avoid, like you have to do what you have to do, keep in mind that you don't want to be so distant from the people involved, from the situation, that you don't feel anything for it, or that you don't have any type of response or any remorse, or any kind of empathy to show to the other people involved in the situation, or to the other elements involved in the situation. All right. I think this is a call for a lack of compassion. Avoid a lack of compassion in the face of responsibility. All right, Leo. But definitely approach everything with a sense of victory, that confidence that y'all have. Yes, that roaring lion confidence. Bring that to the game. Go ahead, take your trip. Maybe you'll figure out what this little subconscious thing is here, that this little cloaked thing is, and you'll get everything done. Now for Aries. 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 Again, if you are not an Aries sun, maybe you're an Aries moon, maybe you have Aries in Venus, Mercury, or Mars, or something like that. This will give you an idea of what the energy is going to be like over the next 7 days moving forward. Might hit some, might miss some, but it gets you in the ballpark, okay? And if it don't apply, let it fly. That's all. So here we go, Aries. What to expect, what to avoid, how to harness the energy. What to expect. This is the death card in reverse. Okay, so death in reverse is some stagnation. So there's some delays going on with something. There's some delays. There's some growth expected. There's some development that is supposed to be in line. Something is supposed to grow up, move over, transition, change. Something is supposed to be being different or going through a change of becoming different, but that action is being held up, is being halted, is being stagnated by something. Okay, it's being stagnated, and being that this is an Arcana card, this isn't a suit card. This is telling us that the universe is getting ready to teach y'all a lesson, Aries. So it might pay attention to certain things, and maybe you'll figure out what the lesson is, because usually growth doesn't happen. It's halted because of things that we haven't realized yet, actions that we're still taking, things that we're not doing, and it's all because of a realization. It's all mental, right? So expect some delays this week. um, what to avoid? This guy comes up again. Avoid being petty when it comes to the money. Avoid immaturity. Avoid um going too hard trying to push something that is undeveloped, like the idea may not be as developed. You can't launch something if it's not put together yet, you know? You can't take a car on the road if it don't have wheels. You got to make sure everything is complete. So get some more information, get some more knowledge on it, get some more expertise, bring in an expert, get a mentor, whatever the case is, whatever it is that you're working on, Aries. This week, you want to avoid making some immature or premature movement. Okay? And the way you do that is wear your heart on your sleeve. This is the way you're going to harness the energy. Because believe it or not, sometimes things need to be slowed down. While things are being slowed down, you could be paying attention. You know, you could be getting something done. So maybe this is being slowed down for a certain particular reason. While that's happening, you want to get whatever the information is, whatever that pinnacle is that you need to get. You want to be able to harness that. And you want to do that by being open to it with the Knight of Hearts. When you communicate, when you move around with people, do it with a sense of love, do it with a sense of compassion, do things from your heart. You know, when you talk, don't just talk to talk. Talk because you love to say good things. You know, make it make sense. Okay, but that's your reading, fire signs. I will see another element in a few minutes. I'm not even sure which one, but I'll be back just now. All right, guys, let me go take me a Motrin. But in the meantime, love you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, send some stars, support, because your girl is going to be on here consistently. Later.